Now I would want to invite our last speaker of the day, Wamwisho, I promise. Wamwisho. And then after that, we have a little something, so I hope you're ready. Yeah? All right, Mr. Christopher, kindly welcome to the stage.
Hi everyone. My name is Christopher Kangede. I don't have some slides, so I'll just speak through it. I'm the regional sales manager for Oracle CEGBU, which is a specialist organization that owns the Primavera product. And this product is specific for the construction and engineering industries. So we don't sell Primavera to customers who are doing IT projects. It is specific for construction and engineering projects. And there's a reason for that. And I don't know if you guys are aware of what you have bitten and whether you can be able to chew it. Because engineering projects and construction projects are very tough. I hope you are aware. Let me burst your bubble a bit. They are very tough. And they are tough because of three things really. Number one, every engineering project is a POC in itself. Even if you build one building here and you build another one next, exactly similar, the dynamics are different. What you face there and what you face here, they are going to be different. Number two, when you do projects, you are trying to control three things. You have a budget that has been set, and that budget came from an estimate, isn't it? It normally starts with an estimate. So somebody estimates and says, we are going to build a tower, it's going to cost us 2 billion. And then they give you that 2 billion to work with. So you have the budget to control, you have the time because you have to finish your project within a set time, and you have a quality to maintain. So controlling those three things is hard enough. And to make matters worse, they layer it on top with a slimy layer of risk. So you have all those three things, and then you have risk on top of it, and you have to manage it all. So your life becomes hard, and you start running and never stopping. And the last thing is you have about 20 entities in a project that you're dealing with, and you have to communicate with. From the architect who probably designed and said my work is done, then all along to the QS guys, to the structural engineers, everybody who is doing some input into your project does his bit, communicates with you, they have their own systems, and they assume everything is okay. So you end up with like 20 information silos that you have to manage. If I need a certain report, I have to talk to 5 or 6 people to be able to get it. And that is a reality of a construction manager and the reality of a project manager or any engineer or architect who is involved in a project. So the reason for being of Oracle Construction is to help bring order to this sector and help customers make sense out of it. And our solutions serve both the owners of the solutions and the delivery people who are you now. So we try to help you by giving you a platform that you can use to share information, collaborate and share things. For instance, the architect, Jero, will do the design, and the design will be shared with someone, with maybe the structural engineers, to critique and do a review. We don't want you to do this by sending a piece of paper to their office. We are done now. The work sites of today say you send it on a platform that you can be able to collaborate. And we do not want you to send it on a platform like, what do you normally use? SharePoint and WeTransfer. And you cannot collaborate on WeTransfer. You'll send it, he will receive it, or he will say, I never got it. It never came through. That's a very easy way of buying time. Sijaiona. And he even tells you, it's me telling you sijaiona. Nakusho, sijaiona. So we want to eliminate that. We want you to send it on a platform that we are sure you cannot say anything. You will receive it. When you do your model coordinations, you are doing in those platforms. Okay? Everything that you want to do with your construction project is done on one platform. And people can be able to track and be accountable for everything. So in our conversations today, we are going to start you off on one of those platforms, which is Primavera, which is used to manage the schedule, because that is the simplest of the things that you'll be doing. So we induct you into Primavera, learn how to manage the schedule. There's a reason why Primavera is better than what you normally use now, probably. Everybody maybe uses MSP. There's a reason why it's a superior product from MSP. And as you get more professional, you need to start using these tools because they give you an edge even when you're discussing with your customers. Because you have details that any other competitor may not have if he's using one of those free tools. So we hope that the start of this will enable us to engage more and do other things. Our solutions span from when you start the design to when you end it and you're maintaining the product. You may be aware, like this whole university, what do you use to maintain all these buildings and know what is where and who is booked in this particular room? You probably survive on the grace of God to know the room is not booked or the room is booked. But indeed, there are solutions that can help even as property managers to manage a campus and understand what is there, when I'm supposed to do maintenance to something, and when something is done and we need to replace it. So this is a knowledge that construction and engineering BU bring, and I do hope we'll be seeing you a lot more and we'll be interacting with you a lot more. Thank you very much.